Well, it was bound to happen. We're gonna leave me alone, it's fine. Hey y'all. So I decided to do a mini Q&A. Not because I've run out of ideas. I'm not going to say anything. I don't owe you an explanation as to why I am this way. What I will say is that I tried to film this about half an hour ago. However, in that process, I finished all my watermelon. A poisonous spider that is the size of my foot crept through my window, and one of my favourite British TikTokers followed me and DM'd me and called me gorgeous. So I don't know what's going on with the planets, but I'm still gonna blame them. I look like a big marshmallow, it's fine. Also, I'm starting my period soon, so that's the life update, guys. Anyways, first question. I'm just getting right into it. I have nothing else to talk about. First question. How does it feel to be best friends with the world's best songwriter? I had no clue I was best friends with Phineas. I'm joking. So my best friend clearly, very obviously asked that. His name is Luca. His name is Royce Rockwell, apparently. Stream his music. Let's play some Royce Rockwell, everybody. Anyways, fuck you, Luca. Now on to the real questions. How many countries have you visited and what is your next destination? So I've only visited 2 countries. If you don't know, I live in the UK, I live in London. I visited America and Cyprus. I'm half Cypriot, so that explains that trip. And I've been to, in America, I've been to LA and New York. LA about 3 times, because I had family in New York and then they moved to LA. And we're very close to these family members, and I think they watch my videos, so hello, I miss you very much and I hope to see you very soon. But LA is like, I consider it my second home, because I'm always so happy when I go, no matter what is going on in my life. I just feel so right there, and definitely has something to do with the fact that my family are there, because I love them so much, and it's just so different to both London and Cyprus, so I think I appreciate it more, I guess, in that sense. But I'm not big on travel unless I want to desperately go to that place. Like, the only 2 other places I really want to go are France and Italy. The next destination possibly could be Paris in December with my family from LA. However, if not, most definitely is going to be LA again. I just want to go every year at this point. I planned to go last year, but obviously COVID happened, so that fell through. And I've been desperate to go since I last went, which was in 2018. So now when I go, I'm an adult now, so I'll probably go alone or with a friend, and I'll just be able to do whatever I want. So, and be there longer, considering I'm at uni now. My breaks are like months long, so that's my plan. Several people asked, what is your favorite crystal or crystals? So my all-time favorite at the moment, it changes, but at the moment, is carnelian. I don't know if you can see it. My friend got that for me for my birthday. But I have a carnelian pendulum, and obviously just the crystal itself by itself. But carnelian just has such beautiful energy, and I do feel like since I got it, things have been much more positive in my life, or if it's been negative, it's like been sorted out so much quicker. So definitely recommend that one. But I've always loved black obsidian or snowflake obsidian. Black crystals are usually protection, and so I'm very heavy on spiritual protection, but also I'm kind of just a slut for... No, that was the end of the sentence. I'm kind of a slut for rose quartz. I know that's really basic of me, but I don't care, it's cute. Someone asked things you're excited for. Nothing. And I mean that in a positive way, because I'd say a year and 6 months ago, all I did was look forward to things. And now I've learned to live presently. I have several things booked, I guess, like concerts, like I'm seeing Billy next year, and it's also exciting, but I really want to just be here right now. I think when I look forward, like into the future at things, although it can be positive, I feel like that puts me in a more negative mindset. Like it's easy to get more paranoid, you know, like even thinking about it, my head's going, what if everything's fucked up by that point? See, it's not good. So living in the now when everything is good, and right now as I'm filming this, and hopefully it will continue, I feel like I genuinely am thriving. I had really low moments, and yet a week later I'm like, feel like I'm on top of the world. So everything is changeable, from positive to good to bad, everything. And it's just a cycle, so I'm not really looking forward to anything. Favorite song from Billy's new album? Oof, I have a top 3. This is in order: Male Fantasy, oh, it's raining, Getting Older, and Happier Than Ever. Maybe the last two will switch, I don't know. Those 3, so fucking good. I love it. But I'm not counting the singles, because I've loved My Future and Therefore I Am so much. Like, My Future was one of my favorite songs last year. So who are some of your favorite YouTubers? So I made a video on this. If you missed it, go ahead, check it out. I will link it above and below. I probably look awful. Yeah, as I guess I look awful. This is what I look like when I'm thriving, so fuck you. But my favorite YouTubers off the top of my head, top 3 in order: Emma Chamberlain, Chris Clemens, Claudia Sulewski. So good, fucking love them, and it's so cute because most of them are connected in a way. If you had your own fashion brand, what would be the style and name? I suck with names unless it's for a book or a film. However, the style, so it would be a mix. It would be very hippie, minimalist, and trendy all at once, and very androgynous, like genderless clothes, like anyone could wear it kind of thing. Camera turned off. Hey, I'm back. For you, what is the most challenging part about living in this current society? Humans. It's like I love people, but I hate humans. I'm not going to even elaborate. People are just too much. If you could pick any period of time to live in throughout the history of Earth, when would you live and why? The 80s. I will always say this will always be my answer. The 80s. Here's my reasoning, okay? Fashion at its peak. Some of it was awful, but I would rather wear that. Yep. Music at its peak. I don't care what anyone says, the 80s was at its peak for music. Some of it was cheesy, but that was just what it was. Some of it was insanely incredible, like Prince. I would die to live at a time where I could have seen Prince live. Like, ugh. And everything was cheaper and just better, and like no social media and less pressure, I guess. For most people, at least. Obviously, not talking about individual humans, but the movies. Oh! The movies of the 80s. Classics. Classics. That is when cinema started to peak, 100%. You have cult classics. You have Breakfast Club, all John Hughes movies. Fucking St. Elmo's Fire is one of my favorites. Classics like Mannequin. They're cheesy, but it's good. It's light-hearted. Ugh, the 80s was just such an era, man. Someone said, fashion inspo, you're always looking amazing, queen. Thank you. My fashion inspo. I don't have fashion inspo. I look at something and I go, yeah. I will say, like, I've never drawn inspiration from someone. I've just drawn inspiration from, I guess, like, decades and trends that I like. Like, I'm very heavy on, again, the 80s, but I'm also heavy on minimalism, and I'm also heavy on my hippie bohemian life, and I'm also very heavy on current modern trends and things like that. So I'm very mixed in it. I would say people who I don't mind looking at for fashion inspo, Emma Chamberlain at the moment, amazing. I also do like some Bella Hadid. So those are my main ones. I will say I also do look at movies and stuff. I just try to recreate a vibe. Like I feel a vibe and I try to recreate it. So that's the answer to that one. Next, have you ever experienced anything bad on the internet? It's literally the internet. I don't think anyone has ever had a non-bad experience purely on the internet. I've been on the internet since I was 11. I had hate accounts trying to beat me, accounts stealing my shit. I was bullied online for like 4 years. Hell yeah, I've had bad experiences on the internet. That's why if I have bad experiences now, nothing compares, and I'm Gucci, and it doesn't get to me whatsoever. What mystical creature do you feel fits you best? Fairies. Mermaids, no, because I can't swim. And I just feel like everything else is very masculine. And although I have very masculine energy half the time, I feel mostly deep-rooted in my femininity. What is your type? My partner is my type. Basically, tall white men with darkish hair, like not blonde hair, like brown hair. Nice eyes that play instruments. Style tips. Easy. Have a staple piece. Emma Chamberlain says it all the time and she's so right. Having a staple piece means having something that you wear like all the time. Most of the time. It's your go-to. For me, it is my boots. I wear them every time I go out, no matter the weather. Even if it's 100 degrees outside, I'm in my boots, okay? I need them. They make every outfit as perfect as they can. I like balanced masculine and feminine energies when I dress myself. So if I wear a tight dress, I want my big fat boots on. You see what I mean? That would be my other tip. Balance energies. Also, go outside your comfort zone when it comes to fashion and in life. Life advice with Mia. Like, I've done it recently. I bought a very tight dress, which is not super normal for me, and like booby exposing tops. Considering I just got my boobs thanks to my medication, I thought, why not? And you know what, I look good, so go out there. Also, even though I'm a minimalist in some aspects, in fashion as well, colour, go wild, seriously. Wear every single colour under the fucking sun, all at once. I love wearing colour. Minimalism is more so like being strategic about, when it comes to fashion, about what you're wearing. Are you wearing things that match? Are you wearing complicated pieces? Like, wear things that make sense. Something tight on top, something loose on the bottom. It's not about black and white colours and that's it. It's about making it look neat. Go crazy though. I have my crazy moments as well. So that's why I don't devote myself to one thing. Which celebrity or band has the worst fan base? Every single one. Every single one. Every single one. I've had amazing experiences when I was in fandoms, but I also had awful experiences, and so many were toxic. And I remember very much so disliking Declan McKenna fans, so much so that he genuinely triggers me, and I have muted him. Even though I follow him, because I obviously have a soft spot for the man that I listened to when I first found his music for years. However, I've muted him on everything, because I literally will physically throw up if I think about it. Just so many fandoms, every single fandom is toxic in my opinion. Not the whole thing, obviously, you'll have your good and bad, but every single fandom has toxic as fuck people in it and things that happen in them. There's a lot of competition and shit like that that I just don't fuck with, which is why I'm not in any anymore. Apart from the Timothy Chalamet fandom. You know why? Because every single one of them are an angel. I wish I was joking, but I have not ever had a bad experience with a single Timothy fan. or in the fandom. It's the one fandom that I consider myself still kind of in. Not once have I had a bad experience with any of them. And I've been in it for over a year now. Like, I was in love with him for years, but I've been in the fandom online presently for over a year now. Yeah, they're all angels. Hi Paige. Hi, let me say hi to my Timothy moods. Lord, Julia, Sony, Paige, already said that. Paige, Viv, Krista, Potter, V, Sam, Nick, Kiara, Kaylee, Anne, M, Leo, Bessie, Cass, Maya, Z, Martina, Shaw, Fabi, Patty. So many that I love, so many humans that are so beautiful and positive and make me happy. So the Timothy fandom is just one that I just cannot complain about. If they don't like something or someone, they'll just be so mature about it. Dewey attacks haters. Hell yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this pointless video. I hope you have a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video. I love you, love you, love you lots. Drink water, bitches.